Race tier list. We all know it. We all love it. We all want it. We all ask for it. But we all have to realize at some point he's just not gonna make one. It's too risky. He doesn't know how to do it. I don't know. For some reason, he doesn't want to make one. But if you don't know who the he I'm referring to is, don't worry about it. But anyways, took it upon myself. I'm just gonna make one, and hopefully it'll suffice for the time being. And if he never makes one, then this one, yeah, we'll just say this is the official one. I don't know. But enough of me yapping, because you're gonna click away. So let's just get started. All right. First off on our list is black people, and we all know exactly where this one is gonna go. All right. There's no arguments, no thought needed, nothing. There's nothing you could say or think or do if that would change this placement. And we all know exactly where it is too. So, like, you didn't click on this video to see where black people would go. You knew they would go straight to F tier before you even clicked on the video. So, no arguments needed there. Nothing really. But next up is white people. And this one, is also a no-brainer. They are also F tier. White people also suck. But next up, you might have to think long and hard, put a few brain cells together to do a little math to figure out where Asian people go. And after you do that, you realize they are also F tier. So, pretty simple. Pretty good list so far. Pretty good list. I am rocking with this. But next up, we have Hispanic people. Hispanic, Latino. Not really the same thing, but to, the modern American it is, so. But, either way, they're going... They're gonna go F tier. They're gonna go F tier. I don't really see this list working out with them not an F tier. Same with everyone else. Pretty much equal. They are equal to everyone else. But, up next, we have Pacific Islander. In this group of people, damn, dude, F tier. Just F tier. Clearly F tier. Clearly. But the next one, it's not gonna blow you away or anything. It's, Middle Eastern, Arabian. And it's a group of people. It's gonna go F tier. Like I said, not gonna blow you away, not shocking or anything. It's just plain and simple, F tier, But next up, we have Indian. And might be a bummer. Spot might stink a little, but it's gonna be F tier. F tier sounds good. Sounds good to me. It looks good too, But last but not least, finally, we have Native American. And F tier as well. Just plain old F tier. Yeah, and that's all the major races, Not ethnicities, I might do that a different time, but yeah, all the races, and as you can see, everyone sucks equally. Pretty shocker. Doesn't matter where you are, you usually still suck. So, yeah, I guess that's it for the ranking. See how easy that was? That was super easy. Wow. Alright. It's also easy to subscribe, but thank you for watching. This is definitely the end of the video, and you definitely have a good day. Yeah, I don't know how to end this off, so adios. This is 100% the end of the video, but adios. Why are you still here? The video's over. Oh, you wanted an actual racing tier list? What a loser. This is clearly like a joke. Why would you even want a racing tier list? Well, I guess I did put it in the title, so I guess I gotta make it. You're gonna go down there and comment, oh, you didn't actually make a racing tier list. Yeah, I see you. I see you, John. Whatever your name is, I don't know. Well, guess I gotta get on the racing part. So, here you go, John. First off on our list is running. Plain old running, you know. This includes, yeah, this includes, damn, not B tier, no. This includes cross country, like track, marathons, all those sorts of things. And, you know, compared to the other types of racing, you wouldn't really want to do this one. It's kind of just like, not boring. It is fun, right? This form of racing is fun, but it's low-key the perfect C tier. Alright? Straight in the middle. Straight in the middle for this one. It's pretty good, you know. Is it good? It ain't bad. It's the middle. That is a pretty darn good C tier. I can't see it being B, and it's not terrible, so it can't go in below D tier. So, maybe D tier. C tier, yeah, C tier is good. Running, you know, marathons, all that jazz. Now, if it's like, okay, if it's like the Usain Bolt kind of stuff, you know, like that kind of short distance running, that's B tier. But if it's like the marathon, you know, not really slow, but it's a long distance, you know, not really much gain or stuff you can do. Clearly, I haven't really been in a marathon, but that would be D tier. So C tier, yeah, it works. But next up, we have horse racing. Horse racing, yeah, there we go. And I don't know if that's the right name for it, but it's racing on horses. So not only do you have to be good, you have to have like a good relationship with your horse. The horse has to be good. You have to drive it. Not drive. What? Drive? You have to ride it good. You know. Honestly, it's probably B tier. I mean, these things are insane and they're crazy, but I mean, yeah, B tier. B tier is good. B tier is good. I don't know. Maybe not B tier. It's definitely better than running, but I don't. We'll leave that B tier. I might change that, but for now, horse racing is at B tier. But up next, we have skiing or sledding. No, that's skiing, dummy. All right, skiing. I mean, you're on like a huge mountain. You going downhill, crazy fast speeds. You know, it's crazy, and it's cool. Pretty cool, very cool. This is definitely better than horse racing, but B tier, yeah, B tier is pretty good. B tier is pretty good. It's not it's not the best. It's not the worst, but yeah, B tier's good. I feel like B tier will work. Maybe. Yeah. I mean, you going downhill on the snow super fast, you know, you can crash into a tree. That would hurt. But it's also really fun, from what I've been told in the research I've done. So yeah, B tier's good. But next up, alright, something you probably have never heard of, and I didn't until doing research for this video, is lawnmower racing, alright? And I guess you just race with lawnmowers, alright? Just probably just a bunch of 40, not 40, like middle-aged men just bringing their lawnmowers and riding them around racing. But low-key sounds fun. And if they're doing it on a lawn, then free lawn mode? Free lawn mowing service, there we go. So, obviously S tier, alright? Obviously. Clearly, this is the best race. Clearly the best. Alright, it's honesty, holy crap, dude. Yeah, it's C tier. It's better than running and stuff, but I'd rather ride a horse than a lawnmower in a race. I mean, both can kill you if you're stupid enough, but yeah, that's fair. Next up is swimming, alright? And swimming, this is pretty cool to do, but to watch, I feel like it's kind of boring. I mean, you're just watching people swim in water. Like, yeah, they're fast, but like 90% of fishes cannot swim them. Actually, hold up. Put that back down there. Let's do a quick Google search. So the Google search footage just didn't want to exist anymore. So yeah, I'm just gonna fill in for that spot. And most fish are indeed faster than people. even the top swimmers. So, you know, kind of proves the point. But back to the video, I guess.
Jet skiing. This one is pretty cool, but I mean, pretty much it's kind of like swimming, but it is a bit better because you don't have to. It's a lot funnier to do it. Again, unless you're a top swimmer. God damn, I can't speak. Unless you're a top swimmer, this one isn't really. Not this one, but swimming isn't really the best. But for jet skiing, it doesn't matter how good you are, it's still pretty fun to be on a jet ski. So, we'll put it C tier. And now that I'm here, actually, I'm going to move walking down to D tier, because then again, it's not that cool to be in a running race, unless you're like Usain Bolt. Or I'm just like really dumb. I could be wrong, but so far we're so good on this. But, next up, alright, we have air racing, racing around with planes and stuff like that, and you might think this is really cool. Now, there are two types of this that I'm like thinking off the top of my head: fast planes and slow planes. Because medium planes, okay, hold up. Slow planes, damn, how am I gonna phrase this? If it's something like the military jets or something like that racing, that would be pretty cool. That would be A tier to C. But most races that I know of, when I looked up the air racing, barely saw that. It was mostly just like civilian planes, like smaller ones that race and stuff, and that isn't that cool. Especially the flying and stuff, because yeah, the race could be cool, but then you gotta land it, and if you don't know what you're doing, it might be stressful. I could be wrong, I'm not a pilot, but from the ground, it's also not that cool. Unless you're like really precise circumstances, like if you're flying low and stuff, the wind blowing over you or some junk, then that might be cool. But generally, this is gonna be D tier. It's gonna be D tier with this one. But what isn't D tier is Indy 500, alright? This one gotta be S tier, alright? All the comments, everyone always saying, yes, like, Indy 500 S tier. So, that one's gotta go S tier. Just has to. Same with the Daytona 500, which is also NASCAR. Same thing, maybe. That's what Google said. Don't kill me. But, it's also NASCAR, S tier, Gotta put it S tier. These two are interchangeable. Both cars, racing, and around the tracks, So, pretty cool. But, what isn't cool is go-kart racing, alright? Anytime I've seen a go-kart race, been in a go-kart race, it always sucks. Alright, like let's say you go somewhere, alright? And you want to go-kart race, alright? They always like, oh, you can't go this speed, or oh, you can't bump into other people, and it sucks. It always sucks, alright? And it's never fun because you're not going fast enough. It's F tier. Go-kart racing is like the worst of the worst. So, yeah, there's really nothing else I can say here. Drag strip racing. There we go. Alright. This one, okay, the cars are usually cool. And the beginning is usually cool, but after that, kind of isn't as cool anymore. It isn't as cool anymore. So, I'm gonna have to put it in B tier. Alright, B tier. B tier sounds good for that. While we're here, let's move horse racing up to A tier, because it's been a staple of like humanity for like centuries. We've been racing horses, or at least using them, so that bumps them up to A tier. Let's give them A tier in that. But last, but certainly not least, it's like biking, like mountain biking, and BMX, and that is pretty cool. It is really, like, off-terrain biking is really cool to race and stuff. Especially on, like, BMX, so that one's A tier, And, yeah, that's our list. That is looking amazing. That is, yeah, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good race. I am liking this. And you should too. And if you don't, womp womp.
Alright, now the video is actually over. You can like click off and stuff. Almost at the 15-minute mark, I think. So pretty pretty decent. But if you enjoyed, go ahead subscribe. And because I'm gonna be making more. I have a few in mind, few tier lists in mind. One of them being Subnautica related. All right, you might have seen the comments. Gonna go from asking stuff to providing stuff. Yeah, that's how it works. But anyways, if you've made it this far, I do appreciate it. Appreciate you even taking your time out of the day to watch this. So thank you. And on a different note, happy birthday to King Kermit's dad. Yeah. That was a jump, huh? Bet you were not expecting that. But again, thank you. I do appreciate it. And you have a good day, alright? In case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night.